Okay, once again starting recording a few minutes before stream to clean stuff up and get stuff set because I need to add a ceiling onto this. Is it going to necessarily look good? No, but I'm fine with that. The main goal with the ceiling is just to make it so we can spawn creatures in here and not have to really worry. So we can do like this. We'll put in the one random warden. I mean, what are the chances that that's gonna spawn? Knowing my luck pretty high. So then let's grab the dispenser. We're also gonna need a button. And I want to put it right up here. And then we'll just... and to make sure that this works, we're just gonna put in one witch. Okay, cool. So you have drowned, creeper, warden. Yeah, that's our training area now. But let's be nice and give ourselves some armor that we can wear. Look at that! I got the challenge. I got the achievement totally legitimately. And you know what? Let's go and start stream. Why, hello everyone, Coff here, and welcome to today's episode. In today's episode, we're doing some more survival Minecraft, and we are going to be working on our bridge some more to get ready to make our sky base that we're going to be making. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Once again, it was edited and taken from a stream that I did this previous weekend, so if you want to go watch that, I'll leave that in the description down below. But with that, enjoy! Beat up some mobs, because I decided to put these in my inventory, but let's see what we get. We have a chance to either get a warden, or there's 20 creepers and 20 drowned. So let's see what we get. Creeper. Okay. Oh, it doesn't work for some reason if you're in creative still. Let's change that. And we'll do that. Here we go. Oh my, okay. Of course. Well, time to get used to the death screen, I guess. Hi. This is terrifying. Hi. Yep. We're doing this just to get used to the death screen. Yep. Okay, yep, nope. That's where we're gonna leave that. Let's head into the survival world now. Surely, we'll get more work done today. We're not gonna go down to the deep dark to face this guy. That's gonna jump scare me later. I'm not gonna remember that. That is gonna so jump scare me later. Anyways, of course we have to get the one warden materials. I have a plan. I have a plan for today. But yeah, plan for today. Today we're going to be working on the sky base, but more specifically, we're gonna work on making that whole bridge section a lot safer first. My reason being for this is because I want it to not be a perilous journey whenever we head on over. But yeah, we're gonna make the bridge safer. And with making the bridge safer, we will then get to work on the overall base, which is what I really want to work on today, but I will fall off that bridge if we do not make that safer, so we're going to do that today. So, I'm planning, I think, I want to use the spruce, but instead of using spruce planks, I want to make spruce slabs, because by making, spruce slabs, we can then A, get more, And I want to make it a 3-wide bridge. The reason for this is because with the fact that we'll be able to craft saddles coming up soon with the next update, I want to be able to get a horse, and then if we make it wide enough, we should be able to have a horse on the bridge, and then we can also use the horse to get around different areas if we make these sky bridges, and then we don't have to worry about climbing up mountains and stuff. And since we have the spruce trees, it'll make getting the wood we need a whole lot easier. And then on the sides of... So the bridge is going to be 3 wide. And then we will go on the side with... Well, yeah, the wood part is going to be 3 wide. Then we're going to have an extra thing on each side for cobblestone slabs. And then if we have the wood and materials, I'm honestly thinking we'll do some spruce fences across the edges so we can't fall off. Or our horse can't fall off. And then when we get to probably... Maybe we'll get to like where the curve starts happening, or we'll head over to where we could watch the creaking. We will start making the base there. In theory, by doing all this, we should be able to make it safe enough to the point where we don't have to worry about mobs spawning on it, because we could just make a bunch of torches. And if we make a bunch of torches to go on it, then that'll make stuff a whole lot easier that way. So yeah, that is the current plan. And another thing is with getting closer and building out this way is if we get enough iron, we don't have to go down to get the lava we need for a portal, since we know that there is the lava pool probably past the village. Which means we could head over there to grab, either grab the lava we want for, grab the lava we want for a portal, and or we can just make a portal over there close to the village. But I'm honestly thinking we will bring it over here, knowing what I possibly want to do for a base. Oh, sorry chicken, didn't mean to hit you. So let's see, we're gonna need a lot of materials. We have enough stuff to make a bunch of torches, which is good, because we will want to make sure that this bridge is lit up. And another thing is, later when we have enough, we could also go through and make a roof to the bridge to make sure phantoms can't get in. I almost said phantom, but that's a Pokemon. A very cute Pokemon with an extremely sad backstory. But it is nonetheless a Pokemon. Hey, there we go. We got a chick. For the stream. Let's go. That is the one downside to this base, is I cannot really see around me. But that is why building this next base is so important, is because that way, as long as I can see all around me, the chances of there actually being more happening and me not being as scared is because I should be able to see more around me and have more of a vantage point. Okay, onto the bridge. Onto the bridge. Okay. Okay. We're on the bridge. We made it. Okay, so we're just going to start with the wood. Which does mean, and if these fall, that's okay. We're gonna try to go with it as much as we can. Now the question is, do we want to keep with the weird curves? And I think we will, for the most part. Yeah, that works. And then we can grab out some cobblestone slabs. And just go like so. If we take out some of the fences... And some of these torches might just be placed haphazardly, and I will try to make them match up better later. Right now I'm just trying to get them down. But let's head back to our house. You know what? I'm liking how this is working. Hey, chickens! Do we get any chicks within these 8 eggs? We got 1, let's go! So we have our materials. Hey, look at that! Some of our copper's starting to age. Jump across, get away from where there could potentially be mobs. Cool, okay. Back to work. So right now I'm thinking around where we started with the dirt, or if anything a bit more to the side, is where we'll start our, making our sky tower. And for that we'll probably have to collect a few more resources, but this just felt like the safer thing to start working on first, just so we don't hopefully fall as easily. Okay, let's go add our cobblestone. And later on we'll make enough fences to go around this entire thing. Fences take a lot of materials though. And we might honestly make the sky base into our actual base. Because it is not in the ground. And we can make that our mine instead. Which I think could work. We're almost there. We'll do like right there. Right there is where we'll make our sky base. So we're almost there in that case. There we go. This is the area where we will make our sky base. More slabs. We don't need to... I have more slabs on me. I was oblivious. Again. Coffee. Why? They're right there! We need to work on the terrain around here. But that's a later coffee problem, not a now coffee problem. Right now coffee problem is finishing the platform we need for our base before it becomes dark. Because later coffee problem is also getting all the fences we need and all the materials that we need for the sky base. And then we will go into our creative duplicate world of this and just play around with some blocks, I think. Knowing what colors we have, and that way also it's planning to build, and that way next stream I'm not just fumbling trying to figure out what I'm trying to do. At least as long as that is okay with you guys. But I don't want to be trying to figure out what to do for an entire stream. So if we do some planning this stream, we know the materials we have access to. And doing it in creative will be so much easier to practice. So, come on. Let me sleep. I want to go play with blocks. We'll tend to the chickens some more. But yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Probably won't get a huge idea, but we could then... Oh, hey, we got a second chick, which means we're keeping the tradition of getting 2 chicks per stream, which is awesome. Excuse me, come back down here. Thank you. Y'all are not meant to come up bladder. You guys know this. Let's see. Let me sleep, please. But yeah, we'll collect materials next stream. We're gonna use the creative time to plan what materials we need to collect. So we have our house here, and we have our other house around right over here. But we will practice with what blocks we're going to use over here. Probably don't want to go too big of a base, but what I almost want to do is make a base that we're able to repeat the floors of, so we can just keep on going higher and higher and higher. That is all something we'll find out at a later date. I am planning on doing a stream week this coming week, which means I will stream once every day, Monday through Friday. I did the same thing last year, and it was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to doing it this year. Monday will be where we are trying to plan our survival base, and I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, with that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, for it really helped me out a lot. My current goal is to get to 200 subscribers before the end of the year, so if you want to subscribe to help get those digits up there, I would really appreciate it. If you want to catch these live, because these are from streams that I do, just keep an eye on my community tab, and I'll have dates and time and all of that for when I'm going to have the streams. But yeah, with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I shall see you guys all next time. Coffee out.